Okay, guys, now we are going to discuss the grade 7 first term discussion paper. Okay, so now let's go through the questions. Okay, first of all, let's go through the questions. Okay, now see here what is the first question that they have given you here. So, the first question they have given you here is find the digital root. Okay, find the digital root of 45,632. They are asking you to find the digital root of 45,632. Okay, now let's see how to find it. Okay, now let's see how to find it. Okay, now see here 45,632. How can you all find the digital root of this? Always remember when you take a digital root, how can you all find a digital root? You all have to see all the digits they have given you here, and you all have to add all of it together. You all have to add all the digits together. Once you all are adding all the digits together, remember that finally you will get a single answer here. You will get a single answer here. That single answer that you get here, or the single digit that you get here, is known as your digital root. Okay, now you all know how to find the digital root. Take all the digits in the given number and add all of it together, so that finally you all are getting a single digit, and that single digit is known as the digital root of that number. So now let's find the digital root of this number. What is the digital root? Add all of it together. 4 plus 5 plus 6 plus 3 plus 2. Now say me 4 plus 5 is how much? 9. 9 plus 6 is how much? 15. 15 plus 3 is how much? 18. 18 plus 2 is how much? 20. So what is the digital root of this number? That is 20. Remember, the digital root of this number is now 20. Okay. Now shall we go to our second question? Okay. Now let's see our second question. Okay, now see here in your second question, they are saying, okay, in your second question, they are saying that if the price of, okay, if the price of a pen is 35 rupees, then how many pens can be bought for rupees 110? Okay, for 210 rupees, how many pens can you all buy? Okay, so they have given you all the price of one pen. Okay, one pen they have given you all, and they are asking you to find the price of how many pen. They are asking you to find the price of, they are asking you to find how many pens you can buy for rupees 210. Okay, for that, always remember that first of all, let's write the pen. Okay, how many pen do you all have? And then let's write how much is the price of that pen. Okay, once you all write like that, you all will be like, it will be easy for you all to find the answer, because they have given you the number of pen and they have given you the price of the pen. Okay, So here, if you take how many pen have they bought at 35 rupees, only they have bought one pen at 35 rupees. They are asking you how many pen can you all buy? How many pen can you all buy at how many rupees? At 210 rupees. Okay, now let's see how to find the answer for that. Okay, now see here, they are saying that first of all, always write the pen and the price here. So, what's the pen they have given you here? That is one pen. At how much do they buy it? At 35 rupees. You all will come and write it here. And then they have told you that they have bought some number of pens, but they don't know about it. But at how many rupees have they bought it? At 210 rupees. Now find how many pen can you buy. How can you do that? Now say me, from 35 how did it become 210? From 35 how did it become 210? By what number if you multiply will you all get 210 here? How can you all find it? For that, what can you all do here is you all can take, okay, you all can take this 210 and divide it by 35. That means they have given you the price of the pen, that is 210, and they have now given the price of one pen. You know the price of the total number of pens, that is 210, and the price of one pen is 35. So divide it by the price of one pen. That means price of your total price of the pen is 210. You're dividing it by the one pen price. Okay. By the one pen price. That's how you can find how many number of pens do you all need. Now say me, in 210 how many 35 do you all have? Let's divide and see it. Okay. Let's divide and see it. Okay. Now just imagine in 35 how much can you all have? 35 two times, how much will you all get? Around 70. Then 35 3, can you all get 0 here? You all have to think like that. How to get, this ending 0? 5 if you multiply by which number will you get 0? 5 multiply by 2. Then you will get 10, no? Then here 0 you will get, but can't. Why? Because 35 multiplied by 2 you will get 70. So no, here this is 210, no? Then if you take 3 15, 4 20, 5 50, yeah, 5 5 are 25, 5 6 are 30. We can take 6, no? See here, 35 multiplied by 6. 5 6 are how much? 30. 6 3 are 18. 18 plus 3 is how much? 18 plus 3 is 21. Then we are getting 210. 35 if you multiply by 6 you all are getting 210. So here 210 divisible by 35, how much will you all get? You will get 6. 35 multiplied by 6 you will get 210, and minus it you will get 0. So what will become your answer? 6. So your answer will become how much? That is 6. Then how many pens can you all buy at 210 rupees? That is 6 pens. That is 6 pens. Always write like this, okay? Write how many pen and how what's the price like this. For one pen 35 means for how many pens can you all buy at 210. To find that, what can you all do? Always take the total pen price, that is 210, and how much is the price of one pen, that is 35, divided by the price of one pen. Then you will get how many number of pens you all need. How many number of pens do you all need? You all need around 6 pens. You all need around 6 pens. So your answer will become how much? That is 6 pens. Okay. Okay, now let's go to our third question. Okay, now let's go to our third question. Okay, now see here. In your third question, they have asked you a question like this. What is the question they have asked you here? That is, they are asking you to give 24 out of 72 as a simplest fraction. Okay, give 24 out of 72. Okay, gives 24 out of 72 as a simplest fraction. How can you all do that? If you all want to make something into a simplest fraction, always you all have to divide. You all have to divide this by any number which is common. Now shall we do it? Okay, now let's do that. Now see here, what was the question they had given you? 24 out of 72. Now they are asking you to what? Write this in the simplest format. Write this in the simplest fraction. But how can you all do that? That is, always remember, whenever you all want to make something into a simplest fraction, you all have to divide this. How can you all divide this? That is, now see here, say me what is the common number by which you can divide 24 and 72. I know one number where you can divide it, but sometimes it will be hard for you all. Okay, it will be hard for you all, so you all can take 2 itself. First let's take 2. Okay, let's take 2 and divide both by 2. Now say me 24 divided by 2, how much will you all get? In 2, how many 2 do you have? Once. In 4, how many 2 do you have? That is twice. So here 12. Right. Now here in 72, how many 2 do you all have? In 7, you all have around 3 times. 3 twos are 6. So if you take 7 means you will have one balance here. So in 12, how many 2 do you all have? In 12, you all have around 6. 12. Okay, you all have around 6 times. So see here, whenever you all are dividing, you all have to divide both the numbers, okay, in numerator also denominator by 2. See, what's the answer you all got? 12 over 36. But say me, is this fraction the simplest fraction here, the smallest fraction here? No, this is not the smallest one. Why? You all can make this even smaller. Why? There is another number which is common by which you all can divide this also. What is that number? See here, that is 12. You all can divide both 12 and 36 by 12. How? Now see here, 12 divided by 12 is how much? How many 12 do you have inside 12? That is ones. In 36, how many 12 do you have? 36, 12 ones are 12, 12 twos are 24, 12 threes are 36. Then how many times do you all have? 3 times. So come and write 3 here. Then 1 over how much? 1 over 3. So can you all make this more simplified? No, this is the final answer. So this is your simplest fraction that you all can get. Did you all understand? So I told you all right first itself, I can take this number and make it into simplest fraction by dividing by one number itself. What is that number? If you all know multiplication table very well, then you all can do it. 24 and 72, you all can divide by which number? By 24 itself. 24 divided by 24 is how much? 1. Okay, then 72 divisible by 24. How many times will you all get? 3. So automatically we are getting 1 or 3. No need to do like this. But the problem is you all don't know a multiplication table that much. So because of that reason, so because of that reason, what can you all do here? You all can do like this. First of all, take the number given and then divide it by one common number by which you can divide both the numerator and denominator, and you will get one answer. See whether that is simplified. If it is not simplified, again make it smaller by dividing both the numerator and denominator by one number that is common. that is 12. After that you will get 1 over 3. Can you all say whether 1 over 3 is simplified or not? Yes, 1 over 3 is the most simplified fraction, because you all can't divide this by any other number, because there is no any other number by which you can divide this. This is the smallest or the simplest fraction. So your answer will become how much? 1 over 3. Did you all understand? Okay, now let's go to our next question. Okay, what are they asking here? They are asking you to write two consecutive months, okay? Two consecutive months with 31 days, okay? With 31 days. So, Sami, what are the two consecutive months that you all have with 31 days? How can you all find it? Let's do it, okay? Now, Sami, normally if you all take any months, okay, they are asking you to take consecutive. What does consecutive means? Okay, so if you take, wait a minute. If you take consecutive, understand the meaning of the word consecutive. Always consecutive means you all are going in the order. You all are going in the order. Okay, where consecutive means you all are going in an order from small to big. Okay, from small to big, you all are going in an order, and you all will not miss anything in between. That means, for an example, let's say I'm taking one. So second you have to write the answer two only. Okay. Y'all can't go. Okay. Y'all can't go as one and after that three. No, y'all can't go. Why? Two is missing. No. You all can't miss the two here. So always remember consecutive means you all have to go in the order from small to big also, and you all should not miss anything in between. So here they are saying consecutive months. No. So they are saying we can write what? We can write January and then we have to write February. That is correct. One after the other. In the order we are writing from small to big, and we are not missing any month in between. But if I write January and if I write March, is it correct? No. Why? I am missing February in between. So I can't miss anything in between in this question. For this answer, I can't miss anything in between. If I write January, I have to write February. This is the answer. If I write March, I have to write April. I can't write January, March. Why? I am missing February. If I miss February, I can't write it here. Okay, because they are asking consecutive. That means you all have to write in the order from small to big, and you all can't miss anything in between. January means you have to write only February. You all can't, go to March. Did you all understand? But here they are asking you to what? What's the question? They are asking you to write, okay? They are asking you to write 2 months, okay, two consecutive months with 31 days. They are asking you to write 2 months, consecutive months with 31 days. How can you all write that? Now, Sami, if you take January, okay, in January, how many days do you all have? 31. But in the February, how many days do you all have? You all only have 28 days. So, can I take January and February as answer? No. They are asking if you have 31 here, next month also you all should have 31. Next month also you all should have 31. Like that, 2 months only you all have to write. Okay. So whenever they ask you to write consecutive months means when they give you January, here you have 31 days, no. So you all have to take the second answer also with 31 days only. You all can't take February. Why? February has 28 days. Now let's go to this March. In March, how many days do you all have? In March, you all have around 30 days. Okay. Now after that, April. Then same in April, how many days do you all have? No, in March you all should have 31 days. Yeah, correct. So you all should have 31 days in March. Then in April, how many days do you all have? In April, you all have around 30 days. And then after that, May, how many days should you all have? You all should have around, yeah, say. Yeah, in May, how many days should you all have? You all should have around 31 days, okay? Then in June, how many days should you all have? In June, you all should have around 30 days. And in July, how many days should you all have? In July, you all should have around 31 days. Then in August, how many days should you all have? Okay, so in August, how many days should you all have? You all should have around 31 days. So, what are the 2 months where you all are having? You all are having 31 days, one after the other without missing. July and August. Only in July and August you all have 31 days and 31 days where nothing is missing. Like no months are missing. One after the other you all are getting 31 days. Can you all see here any of the months where you all are getting 31 here and next you are getting 31 one after the other? No. Only in July 31, after that in August you are getting 31. So what are the two consecutive months? You all can write that is July and August. July and August is your answer. Okay. Okay, now let's go to our next question. What are they asking? Okay, now see here, what are they asking you here is in your fifth question, that is 1996. Okay, they are saying that 1996 is a leap year, it seems. So when 1996 is a leap year, when is your next leap year? When is your next leap year? Now let's find out how to find that. Okay, now see here, how can you all find leap year? Always remember, if you take a year, okay, if you take a year, in a year you all should have around 365 days. But if you take a leap year, in a leap year, always you all will have around 366 days. It will have around 366 days. Okay, now if you take, they have given you, okay, now if you take normally now February, we will have in a normal year, February we will have around how many days? 28 days. But in a leap year, February will have 29 days. February will have 29 days. Like that, it will change. Now, same here, how can you all find a leap year? They have told you this is 1996, it seems. This is a leap year. Okay, 1996 is a leap year. Now, how can you all find our next leap year? They are asking you to find the next leap year. For that, what you all can do here is remember that. Okay, remember that leap year will happen every 4 years. Okay, leap year will happen every 4 years. That means now 1966. No, after 4 years you will get what? Another leap year. So to find our next leap year, what should you all do? Add 4 to this. Add a 4 to this. So 1996 plus 4 will give you how much? 1996 plus 4 will give you how much? It will give you 2000. So what's your next leap year? That is 2000. 2000 will become your next leap year. Did you all understand? Always you will have leap year every 4 years. After 1996, to get the next leap year, add 4 to this. So you will get 2000. 2000 is your answer, your next leap year. Did you all understand? Okay, now let's go to our next question. Now see here guys, they are asking you how many symmetrical axes are there in a rhombus. Symmetrical axis in the sense you all have to find the number of axes of symmetry. That line that you all have in a figure which will separate the figure into two equal parts, that dotted line, you call it as axis of symmetry. They are asking you how many lines will you all have in a rhombus, that axis of symmetry. Let's see that. Okay. Okay, now see here, we are going to draw numbers and then we are going to find it out. Now, how can you all cut this figure? Okay, say me. That is here. By this, if you cut this, then you all will get one axis of symmetry which is divided become equal. So I can draw like this one line. Another line by here. Another line I can draw like this. So here by this way also I can fold this into two, so I will get two equal parts. So how many axes of symmetry do you all have? One here and another one here. So you have around, okay, you have around two axes of symmetry. One is here and the other one is here. So how many axes of symmetry do you have? Oh, two symmetrical. How many symmetrical axes do you have? Two symmetrical axes. So your answer will become two symmetrical axes. Did you all understand? They are asking you the two lines. They are asking you how many lines will you all use. That's it. That dotted line. Okay, now let's go to our next question. Now see here, they are asking you to write two pairs of parallel lines in the given figure. Now, what are the two pairs of parallel lines that you all can take here? Okay, for that we have to, okay, for that we have to draw this. Okay, we have to draw this and then we have to find this off. They are asking you how many pairs, that is two pairs. Okay, they are asking you around two pairs. Okay, now let's see. Okay, they have given you a figure like this. Okay, now they have given you a figure like this. What are the two parallel line pairs that you can take? Now see here. Haven't they given you all here one? Okay, haven't they given you all here one pair? This line is parallel to this line. That's what they have given one arrow for both. This line is parallel to this line. So what is that pair that you can get? AB is parallel to DC. So you can say AB. Okay, AB and DC. AB and DC. Okay, one you can take here is AB and DC. See here, because you have two lines which are parallel to each other. And another one which you can take, this is only one pair. In a pair, you will have two, no? So this is only one pair. Where's another pair? Now see here, this line is parallel to this line, right? See, two arrows are there. AD is parallel to BC. So you all can say that AD is parallel to what? That is, it is parallel. Now, what's the other one which is parallel to each other? That is, see here, this AD is parallel to BC. So, what will become your answer? AD is parallel to BC. So, these are the two pairs which are parallel to each other. Did you all understand? This arrow is parallel to this line. So, both are same. So, these two and these two arrows are the line which is parallel to these two also. So these are the two pairs. One is this pair and this is another pair. Did you all understand? These Okay, now let's go to our next question. Okay, now in our next question, they have given you, okay, they have given you to simplify 24 plus 12 divided by 6. Now, how are you all going to simplify it? Let's see how to do that. Okay, now to simplify this type of a question, always remember that you all should know something known as BODMAS. So, what is BODMAS, guys? So if you take BODMAS, always remember that B means brackets, O means of, don't think that much, D means division, M means multiplication, A means addition, and S means subtraction. So you all have, whenever they give you a calculation like this, you all have to follow this order. First of all, do the brackets question. Second, do your division question, and then multiplication, and then addition, and then subtraction. Here, what have they given? Plus and division. So, which one should you all do here? Plus and division, if they have given according to the BODMAS rule. What's that sign which you have to do first? Plus or division? See, division is first. So, you all have to do division. Second, only you all have to do this plus because plus is here. Okay, so division is first. So, do division according to BODMAS rule. Second, you all have to do the addition. Why? Because it is next. After division only you will have addition. So second you all have to do the addition. Okay. So here, will I add 24 plus 12 or will I divide 12 by 6? First I have to do division. No. So I will divide this 12 by 6. 12 divided by 6 is how much? How many 6 do you have inside 12? That is 2. Then what will you all do? Come and write here 24, keep it as it is, plus keep it as it is. So here what's the answer you got? 2. Come and write 2 here. Okay. Come and write that answer. Now you all can add this. No, because second you all have to add it. So 24 plus 2 is how much? 26. So your answer will become how much? 26. Did you all understand? Write like this itself. First of all, do this division because according to the BODMAS rule, you all have to do division first. Once you do the division, instead of writing this 12 divided by 6, come and write 2. Don't put this, come and write that answer, that is 2. After that, second, you all have to add, no, come and put 24 plus 2, the answer, and add both together. You all have to add both together, the answer. So you'll get 26. So what's your answer? That is 26. Did you all understand? Okay, guys, now let's go to our next question. Okay. Okay, now see here. What is your next question? That is expand and simplify. Okay, expand and simplify 5 to the power 2 into 3 to the power 3. Okay, they are asking you expand and then simplify. Expand means this is an indices question. No, you have to make this indices 5 to the power 2, make it bigger. Expand means make it bigger. 3 to the power 3 also you all have to make it bigger. And then only you all have to find the answer for it. They say simplify, no. And then only you all have to find the answer for it. Let's do it. Okay, what did they give you? 5 to the power. Okay. 5 to the power 2 multiplied by 3 to the power 3. So how can you all expand this? I told you all expand means you all have to make this bigger. Now 5 to the power 2. What does it means? You have to write 5 how many times? 2 times like this. And then put this multiplication symbol. 3 to the power 3 means you have to write it bigger. Then how many times have they written this 3? 3 times. So 3 into 3 into 3. Okay. Now you all have made this expanded. You all have made this expanded. Now they are asking you. Now they are asking you to find the value of this. To find the value of this, multiply all of this. 5 multiplied by 5 is how much? That is 25. And keep this multiplication symbol. Now say 3 multiplied by 3, how much? 9. 9 multiplied by 3 is how much? 27. So what's the answer? 27. Now here multiply these two together. 25. If you can't say, you will do like this method. 5 into 7 are how much? 35. 7 twos are how much? 14. 14 plus 3 is how much? 17. 5 twos are how much? 10. 2 twos are how much? 4. 4 plus 1 is how much? 5. Now add all of this. 5 here, 7. 5 plus 1 is 6. So what's the answer? What's the answer that you all are getting? That is 675. So come and write here. 675 is the answer. Did you all understand? Expand means make this into bigger. How can you make it bigger? Take the how many times you all can write it that many times, and then multiply it and find the answer. So we simplified this. So your answer is 675. Did you all understand? Okay, now let's go to our next question. Now guys, see here, they are asking you how many minutes do you all have in 5 days? In 5 days, how many minutes do you all have? How can you all find that? Let's do it. Okay, now first of all say me. Okay, now first of all say me, in one day, how many hours do you all have? You all have around 24 hours. Okay, then in 1 hour, how many minutes do you all have? You all have 60 minutes. Now first of all, let's find how many hours do you all have. They are asking you to find the minutes. No, first of all, what shall we do? Let's find. Okay, they are asking you, the question is how many minutes do you all have in 5 days? Okay, you all know in one day you all have 24 hours. In 1 hour you all have 60 minutes. First, let's find that how many hours do we have? Okay, how many hours do we have? Okay, how can you all find it? Let's do it. Okay. Now let's take days here and let's take the hours here. Like that, if you all do, it's easy. Now we know in one day how many hours do you have? 24 hours. Then in 5 days, how many hours can you all have? For that, what can you all do here? Now say me, from one, how did it become 5? by multiplying it by 5. Then to find how many hours do you all have in 5 days, here also you all should multiply by the same number, which is 5. Okay, always remember, if you, how did you take 5 here? By multiplying it by 5. That's how it became 5. Here also, then what should you all do? Multiplying it by 5. Now say me 24 multiplied by 5 is how much? 5 fours are 20, 5 twos are 10 plus 2 is how much? 12. So 120. So 120 hours. So what's your answer? That is 120 hours will be your answer. So in 5 days, how many hours do you all have? 120 hours. Did you all find the hours? Yes. Now what can we do? They are asking for minutes. No. Now let's go and find the minutes. How can you all find the minutes? That is, okay, let's take hour here and let's take minutes here. Okay. Now here in 1 hour, how many minutes do you all have? 60 minutes, right? Then in 120 hours, how many minutes will you all have? How can you all find that? From 1, how did it become 120? By multiplying it by 120. Then here, how can you find the minutes? Here also same, multiply 60 by 120 itself. Now, if you multiply 120, okay, if you multiply this 120 by 60, then how much will you all get? Now, same it. Okay, how much is 12 6? Okay, 12 6 are how much? That is 72. When 12 6 are 72, you have two zeros. No, just put all those zeros here. Here one zero and here another zero. So once you write the two zeros here, you will get the answer. Then how many minutes do you all have? 7,200 minutes will be your answer for 5 days. So what's your answer? So your answer will become 7,200 minutes. Always remember, if they ask you to find the number of minutes in 5 days, first of all, find how many hours do you all have in 5 days, and then find how many minutes do you all have in it. Did you all understand? Then you all can automatically find this. Did you all understand? Okay, now shall we go to our next question? Okay, now let's go to our next question. Now see here. Okay, now what are they asking you? They are asking you to simplify 3 plus 2 over 10 plus 7 over 100. How can you do that? Just LCM. Okay, just LCM. Let's do it. Okay, now they have given you 3 plus 2 over 10. Okay, 3 plus 2 over 10. 3 plus 2 over 10, and then they have given you 7 out of 100. Now say me how to find this. That is, first of all, see your denominator. In the denominator, you have to see what is that one number you can take. For that, find the LCM. How can you find the LCM? Take this 10 and 100, okay, and divide it, okay. Now, say me what's the common number you can take for this? That is 2. If you take 2, how many 10 do you have? 5 times. In 100, how many? 2 do you have? That is 50. Again, take by which number can you all divide? By 2 itself. 5 you all can't, so write 5 like that itself. In 50, how many 2 do you all have? 25. Again, here by which number can you take? Now by 5 you can take. 5 divided by 5 is 1. 25 divided by 5 is 5. Again, by which number? 5 itself. 5, here 1, no, keep 1 like that. 5 divided by 5 is 1. So what's the answer you got? To find the LCM, multiply all of these together. 2 by 2 is how much? 2 multiply by 2 into 5 into 5. 2 by 2 is 4. 4 into 5 is how much? 20. 20 into 5 is how much? 20 into 5 is how much? 100. Okay. So what's your LCM? That is 100. Now you have to make everything 100. This is already 100. Don't worry. Take this. How can you do that? Now, if you take 3, they have given you nothing, just 3. Then you all should understand bottom. However, you will have 1, no. Now, you have to make this also into 100. Now, let's keep 100 as it is. Already, it's, corrected. Now, here, to get 100, what will you do? Multiply this by 10. Also, this by 10. Okay, then you will get 100. This one, multiply this by how much? 100. Okay, multiply this by 100 and multiply this by also 100, then you all can get the answer. Then 3 into hundreds are 300 over 100 plus 2 into tens are how much? 20. 10 into tens are 100 plus 7 over 100. Now same, it's all are same denominator, 100, 100, 100. Now add all of this. 300 plus 20 is how much? 320. 320 plus 7 is 327 over 100. Now, what did they ask you? They asked you to simplify this. So, what's the final answer? 327 over 100 will become your, what will become your final answer? This is what they asked you. Did you all understand? Okay, guys, let's go to our next question. Now they are asking you here to write the following numbers in the ascending order. So how can you write this in the ascending order? Let's see that. Okay, let's go. Now remember they have given you, okay, they have given you 7 minus 5, 0 minus 3 and minus 7. How can you all write this in ascending order? Always remember. Let's take ascending order means small to big, no. Now let's draw a number line. In that number line, let's write this from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Now here how much until minus 7? Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, minus 6 and minus 7. Like that we are taking. Now what are they asking you to write? Small to big. If you take positive number 0 and 7, no need to worry about that. Positive, no. Small and big, we know. Small is 0, big is 7. No need to confuse. But minus numbers or the negative numbers, if they give, you all should know how to write the or take the smaller value. Always remember, whenever you all are going to this side, okay, whenever you all are going to the left hand side in the number line, when the negative number becomes larger or when the negative number becomes bigger, so if I take like here I am taking minus 7 is there and minus 5 is there, no. Okay, minus 7 is there and then I have minus 5 is there. Both are negative numbers. When the negative number is becoming bigger, When the negative number is becoming bigger, the value of this negative number will become smaller. This number will become the smallest number. You all will think our number is becoming bigger, so this number is the bigger number. No. When you have minus in front of the number, when you have minus in front of this number, when the number is bigger, that means this number is the smallest number. Okay, then say me, when minus 7 and minus 5, if I take in between them, say me which number is the smallest number that you all can take. That is minus 7. Why? Because minus is in front of it and it is the larger number. But when it is becoming, when you have minus in front and the number becomes bigger and bigger, this number will become your smaller number. This number will become your smaller number. So this is your smallest number and this is your bigger number. Okay. Now in here, what is the smallest number? I can write minus 7. After that, if I take minus 5 here and minus 7 here, what's the smallest number? Minus 5 is the smallest number. This is the bigger number. Why? As minus in front of 5, 5 is bigger, but when you have a minus in front of a number, then when the number becomes bigger and bigger, that number will become your smallest number. So according to that, minus 5 is smallest number. So here, what's the second smallest? That is 5. Minus 5. After that, if you take minus 3, minus 3 is the negative number. Minus 3, and if you take this, what is the smallest? After that, minus 3 is the smallest number, third one. And after that, what's the smallest? 0. Okay. After that, what is the smallest that you have here? That is, this is your smallest that you have, 0. And after that, what's the biggest number that you have? That is 5. Okay. So what is your smaller number that you have? Minus 7. And after that, minus 5, minus 3, and then 0, and then 7. So what will become your answer that you all can write in the ascending order? What's the answer that you all can write in the ascending order? That will become minus 7 and then minus 5 and then minus 3 and then 0 comma 7. 0 comma 7. This will become your ascending order answer. Did you all understand? Okay, now let's go to our next question. Okay, now see here, they are asking you to find the magnitude. They are asking you to find the magnitude of the reflex angle. Okay, find the magnitude of the reflex angle of A, B, and C. Okay, of A, B, and C. And they have given you 75 degrees. Okay, now let's find it. Now see here, they have given you something like this. What is it? A, B, and C. Find the reflex angle here. That is 75 degrees they have given you. Then remember, reflex angle is always what? Reflex angle is always more than 180. But if you take here, reflex angle means this is your reflex angle. This is your reflex angle which is more than 180 because this is straight line, no? In a straight line, it is going out of the straight line. Then here it's more than 180. So how can you find this? This, if you take normally, this is around the point. Around the point, always remember, okay, around the point, always remember, if you have something like this, you will get 360 degrees, you will get 360. So to find how much is this outer magnitude, outer value, they have given 75 also, no? So from this total 360, you have to minus 75. So the remaining amount you can get here, that remaining amount will become your answer. So take 360 and okay, take 360 and minus it by 75. How much will you all get? Okay. Yeah, you will get around 285 degrees. So what's the reflex angle answer? That is 285, because this is 360 around the point. So they have already given 75. If you want to find the balance here, minus 75, you all can find it. 360 minus 70. Okay, guys, now let's go to our next question. Okay, now let's go to the other question they have given you here. Now they are asking you, okay, now they are asking you what is the least number. Okay, they are asking you what is the least number which when divided by 24, 36 and 60 will give a remainder of 3. Will give a remainder of 3. That means they are asking you what is that one smallest number when you divide it by 24, 36 and 60. Okay, you will get, okay, you will get a remainder of 3. But that number which you are dividing should be common to all 24, 36 and 60. Let's see that how to do that. Okay, now let's see how to do that. Okay, to do that, remember we have to find the LCM of it. Okay, remember that to do that we have to find the LCM of it. Okay, let's take the number 24 and then 36 and 60. How can you find LCM? Now say what's the common number by which you can divide all three number. That is 2. In 24 divided by 2, how much? 2, how many 2 do you have? Once. 4, how many 2? 2. 12. In 3, how many 2 do you have? Only once. 1 is balanced, that is 26. In 26, how many 2 do you have? Yeah. In 26, how many 2 do you have? 13. Yeah, you all have 13. Okay. No, sorry. Yeah, it's correct. So in 36, no. So if you take 36 in 3, how many 2 do you have? Ones. I have written 2 here. Okay. So how much is the balance? That is 1 here. So in 16, how many 2 do you have? 8 times. Okay. So how much do you all get? That is 18 will become your answer. Okay. 18 will become your answer. And in 60, how many 2? 6, how many 2 do you all have? That is 3 times, and here 0. So put like this. Again, what's the common number? That is 2 here. And in 12, how many 2 do you all have? 6 times. 18, how many 2 do you all have? 9 times. 30, how many 2 do you all have? 15 times. Again, which number is common? That is again 2, you all can take. 6 is there because of that. 6 divided by 2 is 3. 9, you all can't keep 9 like that. 15 keep like that. Okay. And then now which number can you all take? 3. 3 divided by 3 is 1. 9 divided by 3 is how much? 3. 15 divided by 3 is 5. Now which number can you all take? 3. Here 1 itself. 3 divided by 3 is how much? 1. Then 5 can you all divide? No, keep it like that. Again by which number? 5 itself. 5 divide here, you can't. 1. 1. 5 divided by 5 is 1. Now to find the LCM, you have to multiply all of these number together. How can you all find the LCM? 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 3 into 3 into 5. Okay. First of all, multiply 2 into 2, 4. 4 twos are 8. Now keep it like that, 8. After that, take 3. 3 by 3s are how much? 9. And keep 5 like this. Now say me 8. Okay, now say me 9 fives are how much? 9 fives are 45. So keep like that. And here put 8. Now multiply 45 multiplied by 8 is how much? 8 fives are how much? 40. 8 fours are how much? 32. 32 plus 4 is how much? 36. So how much is the answer? 360. So your answer will become 360. But they told they are getting a remainder of 3. No. So what will you do? You will just add 3 to this 360. Then how much are you getting? 363. So your final answer will become 363. 363 is the number by which you can divide all of these three number 24, 36, 60 with a remainder of 3. To find that answer, find the LCM of this number and add 3 to this number. So answer is 363. Okay, guys, now let's go to our next question. Okay. Now they are asking you what is the magnitude of obtuse angle when the minute hand, okay, when the minute hand and the hour hand, when it is 7 o'clock. Now they are saying that you have a what? You basically have a obtuse angle, it seems. Have an obtuse angle, that is how much? It's more than 90 degrees. That is obtuse angle. When you have an obtuse angle, they are saying that between the minute hand and the hour hand, they have kept it at 7 o'clock. What's the value you will get? Let's find it. Okay, now see here, they have given you, okay, okay, now they have given you, remember that, yeah, they have taken a clock. In the clock, remember they have given 7 here, and then here let's take 12. So in the clock, they are having 7 o'clock, it seems. 7 o'clock means, say me, where will you keep your Okay, 7 o'clock means where will you all keep your hour hand? Hour hand means that big one. It will come here. And your minute hand will come here. Right, then only it will become how much? 7 o'clock. Now when you have like this, can you all see here you all are having obtuse angle? Can you all see that you all are having here around obtuse angle? Yes, you all are having around an obtuse angle. Okay. So when you have obtuse angle here, they ask me what's the value of this here. What's the value? So how can you all find the value? For that, always remember that now you all have to find the space between these. You all have to find the space between these. How can you all find from 7 o'clock to 12 o'clock? What's the space here? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. You have 5 spaces, right? Now what can you all do here? You all have 5 spaces, gap. From 7 o'clock to 8 o'clock, one gap. 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock, one gap. 9 to 10, another gap. 10 to 11, another gap. 11 to 12, another gap. You all are finding that space. After you all find this space, what should you all do? Can you all take, you all have to find how much is the angle for this one space. For this one space, how much is the angle? How can you do that? You know this clock is round. Around the point means 360 degrees. 360 degrees. Then here I want to find for one space how much is the angle. For that, you have to see how many total spaces do you have. Here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You have 12 total spaces. Then to find how much is one space angle, take 360 divide by 12. 360 divided by 12, how much will you all get? 1 time, 3 times, 30. So one space angle is how much? 30 degrees. Then here, how many space did you all have? Five space you all had it here. So to find 5 space, take one space angle 30 degrees, multiply it by 5. Then how much will you all get? 150 degrees. So here totally how much will you all get? 150 degrees is the answer. 150 degrees is your obtuse angle answer. Don't think anything. First of all, see, keep your hour hand at 7, minute hand at 12, and then you all have to see how much is the space you all have, and then total space 12. No, so around the point 360 divide by 12, you will get one space angle 30. Then total space 5 means 30 multiplied by 5, 150. This is the obtuse angle magnitude. This is your answer. Okay guys, now let's go to our next question. Okay. Okay, now they have given you something like this. What is it? They have told you that an event, okay, an event has started at 5:30 p.m. and it is finished at 12, sorry, it is finished at 21:12, it say. Then what is the time duration of this event? So what can you all do here? First of all, remember you all can convert this 5:30 p.m. into 24-hour clock, because 5:30 p.m. means they have given it in the 12-hour clock, no guys. So you all are going to convert it into 24-hour clock. Let's see, and then let's see what's the time duration. That means what is the gap between 5:30 and 21:12. Let's do it. Okay. Okay, now see here they have given you 5:30. No, they have basically given you 5:30 p.m. and they have given you 21:12. So let's convert this into 24-hour clock. Okay, because this is in 12-hour clock format. So 5:30 into 24 hour means if I say 12, after that you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That means after 12, this is 13, 14. 15, 16, and 17. So this is 17, 30. 17, but 30 keep it as it is. Now 17, 30 now we have got here, and here we have 21, 12. 21, 12 means how much is it? 9, 12. Okay, now let's find the gap between these. How can you find the gap between these? That is, now you have to subtract it. How can you subtract? From this 21:12, subtract this 17:30. Then you all can find what's the duration. That means what's the time gap between these two time. Okay, because both are in same format, 24-hour clock. Now if you take, what is this? This is hour. 21 and 17 are hours. 12 and 30 is a minutes. Okay, now how can you find the answer? From 12, can you all subtract 30? No, you all can't do that. Then what are you all going to do? Borrow 1 from here. From 21, borrow 1 hour. When you borrow 1 hour, this 21 will become 20, and this 1 will become how much? It is 1 hour. I am giving 1 hour. Then 1 hour if you give to minutes, how much is 1 hour in minutes? 60 minutes. Then to 12 I am giving how many minutes? 60 minutes. Then 60 plus 12 is how much? It is 0 plus 2 is 2, 6 plus 1 is 7. So this will become how much? 72 minutes. From 72, now subtract 30. Then from 2 0 goes means 2 itself. 7 3 goes means 4 itself. Okay, then how many minutes? 42 minutes. This is 20 now. From 20, if you subtract 17, how much will you all get? From 20, if you all subtract, how much will you all get? 3 here. Okay, 3 here. 20 minus 17, 3. So what's your answer? What's the duration that you all are getting? What's the time duration? That is 3 hours. This is 3 hours and 42 minutes. 3 hours and 42 minutes. Did you understand? Don't worry about anything. They have given you what? 12-hour clock. And they are asking you the time gap between these two. Then first of all, make this 12-hour into 24-hour clock. How can you make it? After 12, if you have 1 means we call it as 13. 2 means 14. 3 means 15. 4 means 16. 5 means 17. 17. But 30 minutes you have to keep as it is. After you take this, now what should you all do? Now you all have to find the gap between them. Then subtract 21:12 by minus 17:30. Remember, this is our side and this is minute side. Then when you're subtracting, not like our normal subtraction, hours and minutes problem. Okay, from 12 I can't subtract 30. So I'm borrowing here what? 1. But it is 1 hour. 1 hour means from minutes. How can get 1 hour for this 12? If I give 60, I have to add both. Then it will become 72. From 72, you have to subtract 30. Then from 0, then from 2, if you subtract 0, 2 itself. 7 minus 3, 4. Then 42 minutes. Here it was 21 and became 20. From 20 minus 17, 3. Then how much is the gap between these two time? 3 hours and 42 minutes. Did you all understand? That is how you all have to take. Now let's go to our next question. Now they are asking you how many triangular numbers are there from 55 to 120. Then how can you find the triangular numbers from that? Now, okay, let's find it. Now see here, now they are asking you how many triangular numbers. No, then how can you all find the triangular numbers? You all know that. Now, if you take triangular numbers, one, how can you take? One is one triangular number. Triangular numbers means you have to add all the numbers together. To take your second triangular number, T1 means triangular number 1. Second triangular number, how can you take? Add 1 plus, what's the other number? You have 2. 1 plus 2 is 3. So 3 is your other triangular number. Third triangular number, just add all the 1, 2, 3. Third triangular number, 1 plus 2 plus, what's the other number you have? 3. Then what will be your answer? 6. 6 is your third triangular number. How can you obtain fourth triangular number? Add all the one after the other numbers. 2, 3, what's the next number? 4. Then how much will you get? 10. Like that you all have to take the triangular numbers. Now 55 means how can you get the triangular number? So 55 is your which triangular number? 55 is, yeah, what is your triangular number 55? Now, if you take 55, how much? Yeah, correct. Now, 55 is your 10th triangular number. How? If you add 1 to 10, you will get how much? 55. Now, they are asking you from 55 to 120, how many triangular numbers are there? To find that, we have this formula. What is it? Tn equals to n plus 1 divide by 2. Tn equals to n plus 1 divided by 2. Now, which triangular number? This is 10th triangular number, no? Now, let's find the next. What's the next triangular number you will have? 11th triangular number. T11. Then, okay, T11. Then number, what should I write? 11. 10, 11th, no? So, write 11. 11 plus 1 again, divide by 2. 11. Here, 11 plus 1 is 12, no? So, brackets means multiplication. Again, divide by 2. Then, what will you do? Here, can you cancel something? Yes. 12 divided by 2 is 6. 11 into 6 are how much? Multiply 66. So, your 11th triangular number will become how much? 66. You understand? So this is the 10th one, no? So 11th one is 66. So we have how many numbers? Now I got another number. Now T12 is equals to n plus 1 divided by 2. So for the n I have to write 12. Again 12 plus 1 divided by 2. So 12, 12 plus 1, 13. Brackets means multiplication. Divide by 2. Cancel 2 and 12 if you can. 1 time, 6 times. 6 into 13 are how much? Multiply and see. 6 3s are 18. 6 plus 7. So 78 is your 12th triangular number. After that, 13th one, how can you find? 13. 13 plus 1 divided by 2. 13. 13 plus 1 is 14. Here brackets multiplication, divide by 2. Here can you cancel? Yes. 1 times 2, 7 times 2. Divide and see. 7 times 13 is how much? Multiply. 7 3s are how much? 21. 7 1s are 7 plus 8, 9. So 91. So 14th triangular number is 91. Now let's go to the 15th. So 15th one, n plus 1 divide by 2. 15. 15 plus 1 divide by 2. 15 multiply by 15 plus 1 is 16 divided by 2. Here once, here how many times 16 divided by 2? 8. Now multiply 15 by 8. 5 eights are how much? 40. 8 ones are 8 and 8 ones are 8 plus 4 is how much? 12. How much is it? 12. So 126. You are getting 126. T 15, 126. Now enough. Did you all write it? No, no. Yeah. Here if you take after this 10th one, 11 I took, 12 I took, right? Here I took 14. No, you all didn't say, right? Yeah. After 12, I have to take what? I have to take the 12th triangular number. Okay. So I have taken 14. I have missed other. Okay. After 12, I have to take 13th triangular number n and then n plus 1 divide by 2. So n is how much? This is an easy way to find the triangular number. Okay. 13. 13 plus 1 divide by 2. 13 multiply by 13 plus 1 is 14 divide by 2. Here once, here 7. Right. So 13 multiply by 7 is how much? 7 3s are 21. 7 7, 8 and 9. So here T 13s are 91, not T 14. Okay. After that, let's go to T 14. Then in T14, n plus 1 divide by 2. 14. 14 plus 1 divide by 2. 14 multiply by 15 because I added it. So here, now same here. Here how many times are you getting it? Once. And here how many times? 7 times. And 15 into 7s are how much? 7 5s are 35. 7 ones are 7 plus 3 is 10. So 105. T14s are 105. Okay. So T14s are how much? Triangle number 14 is 105. Now let's go to triangle number 15. N plus 1 divide by 2. Here 15. 15 plus 1 divide by 2. 15 multiply by 15 plus 1 is 16 divided by 2. Here ones, here 8. Now 15 multiplied by 8 is how much? 5 eights are 40. 8 ones are 8 plus 4 is 12. So how much will you get? 120. So triangle number 15 is 120. Like that. No need to take more than that because they asked how many triangle numbers do you all have from 55 to 120. No. So we already took it. How much do you all have? From 220. So from means I have to take 55 is also a triangular number only. I have to take 55 also one triangular number only. So one triangular number 10, 66, another triangular number 12 is 78. So 3. Triangular number 4 is how much? 13 is 91. 14 is 105. 15 is 120. Even you have to take 15. That is 120. So how many triangular numbers? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you have 6 triangular numbers. You have 6 triangular numbers. So how many triangular numbers do you have? If they ask you, you can say 6 triangular numbers. Use that method Tn is equals to n plus 1 divided by 2. So you can find the triangular numbers and then you all can find how many are there from 55 to 120. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Okay, you can take 55 and 120 also. That's what 6. Did you all understand? Okay, guys, let's go to our next question. Now here they are asking you draw the shortest distance from the point P to given line AB. Okay, to the given line AB and write the length of it. Let's find it. How can you all do that? Now they have given you A, B, no. So when they have given you A and B, they have given you a point P. Okay, when they have given you a point B, draw what? Draw a line, okay, where it will meet this line AB. So from P to AB, how can you draw a line? That one line that you all have to join it here. So once you join this line, you call it as perpendicular distance. Okay, perpendicular distance. Whenever they ask you to what? Whenever they ask you to draw a line from this point to the line AB, you have to draw a straight line. It will become 90 degrees to this. So you call it as perpendicular distance. Just draw this, and what's the length you can take from here to here? Keep the ruler. You will get like 2 centimeter. Okay, or more than that. So measure it and write it. Did you all understand? So here draw this and write the length by measuring it. That's it. You call this line as perpendicular line. From a point to the line, if there is a straight line which is meeting, we call it as perpendicular line. Okay, so you all have to draw this line, measure the amount 2 centimeter, write it. That's it. Okay guys, now let's go to our next question. Okay, now they are asking you if the 4-digit number, okay, if the 4-digit number 10 and then you have two blanks is divisible by 9 and 4, it seems. Without reminder, find the digit suitable for those blanks. How can you find it? Now see here, if you take, they have given you 10 here and 2 blanks. These are divisible by 9 and 4 it seems. Now if you have the divisibility rule, what's the divisibility rule for 9? If a number is divisible by 9, the digital root should become how much? Digital root should become, always remember, the digital root of that number should become 9 or 18, and then you can take 27 like that. It should be what? Divisible by 9. Digital root of that number should become divisible by 9. You should get 9 or 18 or like that. So here, what should you do? You have to take the digital root 10. How can you take 1 plus 0 will give you the digital root. Then how much? 1. Now from 1, how can you make it into 9? By adding another 8. If you add 8, it will become 9. So here I have to write any digits where I will get 9. How can you get 9 if I add 8 more? So here I can get a digit like 8. Another way, they are asking you this number should be divisible by 4. How can you all make a number divisible by 4? So the divisibility rule for that is the last two digits of that number should be divisible by 4. Then this whole number is divisible by 4. Okay, so what are the number divisible by 4? You can take 4, 8, 12, like that you all can get many numbers, right? So 16, 20, yeah. So these are the numbers which are divisible. So in the last two digits you can have numbers like this. Then can I come and write 4 here? No, I can't come and write 4 here because this number should be divisible by 9 also, 4 also. If I take 4 here, 4 plus 1 will become how much? 5. Am I getting 9? No. So I can't take 4. But can I take 8? Yes, I can take 8. 8 is divisible by 4 also. If I put 8 here and add 1 here, I'll get 9 also. Then it is divisible by 9 also, 4 also. Then 8 is the suitable digit. But 2 digits they are asking. So what can I write? I can put 0 here. Okay, I can put 0 here and I can put 8 here. Then what is happening? 1 plus 0 plus 0 plus 8. How much will you get? 9. So is it divisible by 9? Yes. And the last two digits 0, 8. Is it divisible by 4? Yes. 4 twos are only 8. So this 0 and 8, it is divisible by both 9 also, 4 also. You can take these two digits, 0, 8. Or it can be, otherwise you can also put 8, 0 like this. 8, 0 also you all can put, or you all can put 0, 8. Did you all understand? Okay, now let's go to our last question. Okay. Now see here, last question is not that hard because they are saying that they have given you a number. Okay, they have given you a number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, it is becoming equal to 100. They are saying for this number you have to put 2 subtraction and 1 addition between the given numbers to get the answer as 100. Now let's see how to do that. Okay, what's the number they had given you? That is, okay, let's take what's the number that they gave you. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It should become equal to 100. But you all should add how many addition? 2 addition sign and 1 subtraction. Yeah, you all have to add 2 subtraction and 1 addition sign. Okay. You all have to take how many addition sign did they say? Yeah, 2 subtraction and 1 addition sign. All should have how many subtraction? You all should have how many subtraction? 2 subtraction and 1 addition. Here you all have to put 2 subtraction and 1 addition. So you will get 100 as answer. Where can you put? Now 1, 2, 3 if you take. Near this I can put minus. 1, 2, 3, that means 123 minus 45. Also here 45 minus 67. And if I add 1 here, 67 plus 8, it will give you 100. Let's see like that. 123 minus 45. How much will you get then? 78, right? From 103, if you 23, if you subtract 45, how much will you get? 78. And then from 78, you have to minus 67. Then how much will you all get? 21, right? Okay, yeah, 21. For the 21, you all have to add how much? Plus 89. Then 89. How much will you all get? No, guys, no. 78 minus 67 should become how much? It should become 11. Yeah, 11. Not 21. 11. Yeah. 11 plus 89. If you get, how much will you all get? 89 plus 11 is how much? 100. See, we are getting the answer now. Yeah. This one, you all should little bit, put and see. Then you all will get the answer. So, where should you put two subtraction sign? Here, 123 minus 45 minus 67, okay, minus 67 plus 89. These are, here only you have to put 2 minus, and here you have to put 1 addition. That's how you all will get the answer. Did you understand? Because we got the answer 100. Okay, did you all understand?